2, 1.
City, state, and county officials gathered together with dozens of others for a brief ribbon-cutting ceremony to celebrate LaVerkin City's newest public trail on the northeast side of the gorge. This will be the new public site for visitors and hikers to enter and explore Confluence Park and the scenery below.
We needed a really good access point for tourists to get into Confluence Park, and we also wanted to help the local businesses so people were not parking in their parking lots, specifically River Rock.
The Rim to River Trail was a private-public partnership that now allows parking and a new self-guided trail to the bottom.
So the trail actually right now where we're standing goes through private property belonging to River Rock. All the way down is a trail easement that River Rock worked with the city on, and so this is very special. It really shows the value of private partnership with local government.
We want to thank Jim Soria from River Rock. Without his help and with the donations that he's made and the easements he's provided for the trail, this wouldn't have happened. But
at an estimated final cost of around $200,000 to $250,000, the new trail was funded through state grants as well as local and county money.
We feel like outdoor recreation and these outdoor opportunities are key for communities in the state. These are just absolute gems for helping with quality of life.
While the idea has been in the works since 2022, it took only 2 months to engineer and complete the trail, which extends nearly 300 to 350 feet below.
And the lava rock was always kind of the ugliest rock out there. And now everyone uses it because of the color of the gray houses and white. But it's the best rock out here because it doesn't dissolve like a lot of the red rocks, and
it locks well.
And it locks, yeah, because it's sharp points and things. So it's a very well. I mean, it's going to last all of our lifetimes and beyond.
Besides being fairly steep and having to engineer some stairs, some of the construction was met with drainage problems, as this used to be an old dump site.
This had been used as sort of a garbage push for many decades. People thought there were old dead cars down here. So there was a lot of concerns about the hillside being not stable.
It's such a steep trail, and the terrain, the lava rock, fissures, it really took some engineering. We also, because of the Virgin River and the state grants that's tied to federal money, we needed to do NEPA, which is the environmental process, and that took engineering. It took an archaeologist, a cultural expert. But you know what? We got through that.
Confluence Park in LaVerkin is the convergence of Ash Creek, LaVerkin Creek, and the Virgin River. It got its name from the winding river and trails that run at the bottom of the gorge, separating Hurricane from LaVerkin in Washington County.
I mean, very often we think of the wild places as being up high, but actually the wild places here are down low in these river bottoms. And this is a really wild spot right here where we have 3 creeks coming together, and there's a lot of interest in getting down and exploring in there, being by the water.
For years, locals and even curious tourists have ventured to the bottom of this deep ravine, which also holds the rich history of those who were raised here.
the other side of the river, my dad owned that property when I was a kid growing up, and that's where we wintered our cows. And so I rode up and down that river all the time as a kid, chasing cows, and they would always get out, and that was my job to help get them back in. And so I'm very familiar with the river bottom all the way up and down here, and so grateful that we have such a gem here as a county park that everybody can enjoy now.
These river bottoms, this Confluence Park, is a magical place. It's a place that is kind of, it's a part of who I am. It's my DNA as a LaVerkin kid, and to share it there, the other side with Hurricane, and we now have a bridge that's brought us together. And what's great about this park and what's great about this trail is that next generations are going to be able to enjoy it.
You young people who in the coming years will come to our treatment campus and will see this is what the future of water looks like, and that it can be clean, that it can be an asset to a community. And I can tell you, as far as Confluence Park and what it has been in the past and all the fond memories, the best is yet to come.
All the big boulders up at the top and along this where we're standing right now, Ash Creek donated those from their work with the sewer treatment plant in Confluence Park. It was like, I mean, if all the stars could align at one time, they did for this trail.
In LaVerkin, from the Rim to River Trail, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.